Good evening, everybody. I'm Jamie,
And I'm Blair.
and we are O'Brien Homes. So, some of you may know us, some of you may not. I wanted to reach out to you guys tonight. We obviously find ourselves in times that are unlike anything we've ever seen before. There's obviously a lot going on in people's lives, the real estate market, and so what I'm committed to doing is I'm gonna start doing a video series with real estate professionals in the Birmingham market, lenders, real estate agents, other investors, really just to give a feel for what's happening in the market. I really just want to provide value to whoever cares to listen about what's going on and what's kind of happening in the market. So what we wanted to do tonight was just kind of introduce you to O'Brien Homes. We realized there might be people out there that have seen our name, possibly seen my face. Blair doesn't pop up on too many of the videos, but she's an integral part of this. I call her my designer, but she holds the house down, the fort down, while I'm out kind of running around and doing things. So O'Brien Homes was founded in the end of 2017. We're almost 3 years old, believe it or not. We're residential redevelopers in the Birmingham area. And what does that mean? Pretty much we buy properties that are in despair, that need repair, need fixing up. We bring them back to life, and either we sell them to an end buyer and give them a beautiful new house, or we rent them and give a tenant a very updated and new house at a very affordable price. Really just wanted to kind of let you guys know who we are. So Blair, I mean, I don't know if you want to take on, just tell them a little bit about yourself, where you came from, how we ended up here, and we'll just go from there, see where this goes.
All right. I'm Blair Franklin O'Brien. I'm from a small town right north of Mobile, Alabama, called Monroeville. Hopefully, I don't sound like too much of a redneck. My husband likes to tell me that I'm very country. But I lived in a small town, grew up small town. I went to school at Auburn, War Eagle. And then after I graduated college, I eventually made my way to Birmingham, just kind of to start a career. And then that's pretty much it. And then I met this guy.
Yeah, so my story that brought me to Birmingham, I grew up, born and raised pretty much in Northeast Florida. Go Gators. I went to college and University of North Florida in Jacksonville. Was chasing a career, brought me to Birmingham. Met this. You can drink your wine. We're having a little happy hour tonight. We met this beautiful young lady, and here we are. I mean, the story has been going, 7 years total, 8 years?
Yeah, it was kind of like a serendipity type story. I mean, we were in the right place at the right time. Timing wasn't exactly right when we met, but right place, right time. This guy's very persistent. And here we are later. We got married in 2014. So our 6-year anniversary is coming up next month. And then now we have twin girls.
Two little girls turning 3 at the end of May. They are our chief popsicle officers. You can find them on Instagram at O'Brien Homes.
And if you follow me too, there's all our life is crazy.
It's wild.
We should have a TV show. If you know us, you know that.
It's wild. So that's really the basis of how O'Brien Homes came to be. Was we found out we were pregnant with twins. I wanted to allow Blair to raise our children, and I had always had an interest in real estate. So I decided to dive in and see what we could do. And 3 years later, here we are. We're still out there helping people solve problems and turning houses that need some love into beautiful new homes. So like I said, I wanted you guys to get to know us. What I'm going to be doing over the next month at least is doing daily interviews, if I can, with agents, lenders, investors all around the Birmingham area, just to try and give you guys a feel, and really for myself to get a feel of what's happening with the real estate market, try and keep you up to date on what's happening with this COVID-19 pandemic, and obviously give you some entertainment while we're all locked in quarantine. So personally, I have high hopes that, we come out of this thing in the middle of May, June at the very latest. I think if we can do that without substantial increases in unemployment, and as long as the stimulus packages come through like they are supposed to, I feel like we should pick right back up in the real estate market where we left off. I think there will be a short-term downturn for the time being, but there's a lot of programs out there that can help homeowners, small businesses, and the likes kind of get through these hard times. If you aren't familiar with what I'm talking about, I encourage you to talk with a CPA, a lawyer, or do a quick Google search, depending on if you're a homeowner or a small business owner. Um, what else is on that list that we were going to talk about?
Well, I feel like I'll add to that real estate. Maybe in May and June, if it goes that far, will take a hit. But right now, I feel like there's so many houses on the market, which is not really what we focus on, but in real estate in general, like it's still churning.
Yeah, it is. I mean,
I don't
people are
think it's
having
been
to.
hit. We just had friends that listed their house and sold it within COVID-19 and got a new house in our new neighborhood. We just moved, by the way, so
Yeah, yep. So
we just got a new house
it's still
finally.
churning. People are trying to figure out a new way of doing business. It could make some new efficiencies in the industry, and that's really why I wanted to start this interview series, was to learn what's happening out there for myself, to provide you guys some educational entertainment, and go from there. Anything else we?
So let's talk about, okay, so far since we started it
Mhm.
2017, because the girls were born, and unfortunately we don't have any family that lives close by in Birmingham, so we were kind of stuck with two newborn babies, their first children, and we had no idea what we were doing. So we were kind of stuck tag teaming it together. And during that time, Jamie spent every extra moment he had, through the whole pregnancy, through everything, concentrating on his real job, is what I call it, which is medical sales, and then studying every second about the real estate market and everything real estate, everything flips, everything tax liens. Yeah. So let's kind of just tell them like what all we have, because I'm clueless at this point. I've been raising kids for the past 2 years, and that takes all my energy and all my time. So I'm just kind of like, okay, what's going on today? And Jamie will fill me in. So tell them what all we have now.
Yeah, so starting at the end of 2017, we've tried a lot of different strategies. We bought some tax liens in early 27 or in May of 2018, I guess it was, at the tax sale. Still have two of those liens on houses, but primarily
one which is rented, right?
It is. That's a whole different episode. But we have one that was rehabbed and rented, and one that is still just a lien out there. And then we focus mainly on rental real estate and residential redevelopment or flipping houses. I think today we've done about 5 flips, and we own 13 doors, some in partnership, some solely for rental properties. So, you know, been able to kind of churn and keep this going even while working full time and keep it up with 2 little kids, and excited to see where we can go from here. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. My email is jamie@jamiebuyshousescash.com. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook. I'll post this on YouTube as well, @O'Brien Homes. I'm happy to answer any questions, whether you are a retail buyer or retail seller. If I can't answer it, I'll get you in contact with someone who can. Or if you are an owner of a property that's in distress or in a financial situation that you're just looking for some help, I'm happy to just tell you what your options are. If we can help you with that situation, great. I'll definitely help point you in the right direction, at least tell you what I think the best option for you is. Part of this business, or all of this business, to me is a service, and it's about helping people. It's about restoring neighborhoods. And to me, this is a people business. Yes, we need to make money when we do it for our time and for our effort, but everybody we've bought a house from, I would say would give us a good review and has had a good experience with us. And I strive for that. So I'm happy to help if I can. Again, reach out to us, and we'll be seeing you soon. Thanks for watching.
Bye.